The elementary school shooting has sparked outrage from people all across the country. Of course, many of them are calling for more gun control.
Yeah, and right now, 3 public school teachers have launched an initiative called Teachers Unify to End Gun Violence. Now, 2 of the founders are joining us today. First of all, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so we want to welcome Sari Rosenberg and Sarah Lerner. So first, let's go ahead and start with you, Sari. You're a New York City school teacher, right? So tell us more about what this organization actually does, the Teachers Unify to End Gun Violence.
So yeah, I'm here in New York City, 20 years at a New York City public high school. And we basically launched, the 3 of us, Abby, Sarah, and I, have 70 years of combined classroom experience. And we are here to elevate teacher voices to, we hope to end gun violence once and for all. And there's one thing we know is that when teachers come together, school staff, people who work in school buildings, we get things done. So we organized back in December, and we want to raise awareness around this problem in America, in our classrooms, and elevate teacher voices, and finally end this atrocity once and for all.
And Sarah, I know right now you're actually at the airport, is my understanding, right, on your way to Texas. But you survived the 2018 shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. So what were your thoughts when you learned and heard about this latest school shooting?
I mean, just horror and sadness and anger that this continues to happen. Beyond that, it immediately takes you back to that day. You know, you are back in your classroom or wherever you were, and all of those feelings and all of the trauma, it just comes flooding back.
Now, Sarah, I don't want to skip next. I want to actually talk to you about being in Texas. What are you hoping to accomplish there or have your presence there do?
We are hoping to enact change, to activate the crowd and show them that things like this need to stop happening. They shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened at my school, but it shouldn't have continued to happen after my school. And with the shooting almost 2 weeks ago in Buffalo, and now this in Uvalde, Texas, enough is enough.
I'm sure people will be very grateful for your presence there. So, Sarah, let me ask you, in the wake of the Uvalde school shooting, we're already seeing lawmakers from both sides of the aisle unable to take collective action against gun violence. What do you think it is going to take at what point to create some change?
I wanted to say after Columbine. I wanted to say after Sandy Hook, and I certainly want to say after the Parkland shooting. And I'm gonna, you know, I don't want to give up hope. I want to say now. I want it to be that, you know, when this is no longer on the headlines by the weekend, that we're still speaking out against this and pressuring our lawmakers to keep us safe. The majority of Americans want background checks. They want common sense gun control laws. And we want our legislators to reflect and take action based on what the majority of Americans want. We don't want to take people's guns away. We just want to make everyone in America feel safer. We feel like sitting ducks right now in classrooms, in churches, in temples, and we don't need to feel that way.
I love the fact that you guys are on a mission doing this, but you're also still in the classroom with students. So have either of you had a conversation with your students about what's happened lately?
Yeah, I have. I told my yearbook and journalism students today that I won't be at school tomorrow because I'm catching a flight tonight to Texas to go fight with the AFT against the NRA. And, you know, they had some colorful hurrahs for me that I won't say on air, but they are fully behind it and are horrified by what happened, not just in Uvalde, but at Buffalo and all of the ones that have come before.
We've been talking about it all week in my class, and my students are crying and terrified. So they want to take action too.
It's hard to even imagine what's going through their minds. So there is a post that is going around online talking about how every teacher has a plan for an active shooter. They look for blind spots. The teachers wonder how fast they could lock a door. Let me ask you something. I don't know if you've seen it, but does this all ring true to you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And that's heartbreaking. If you look at this list of what goes through your mind, I mean, does this go through your mind every day when you enter the classroom? It's just always something that sits back there, sadly?
Yes, we on the first day, on the first day we did an active shooter drill. The first day we did an active shooter drill in September, we talked about how we jump out the window because it's probably safer. Yep.
And for us, you know, we've already been through something like this. So now it's I was there that day, and this is what you're going to do, and you're going to comply without question. But even being out in public, I'm acutely aware of where the exits are, where the windows are, like all of these things that I wouldn't have thought about 4.5 years ago. Now I think about these things both inside my classroom and outside.
It never leaves you.
And either one of you can actually address this question, but what would you want to say to parents out there about your mission to make schools safer?
I'll let Sarah take that one.
I was just going to pass it to you. We are with your children hours and hours a day. I'm trying to get myself in the frame, sorry. We're with your children hours and hours a day, and their safety and their security is our top priority, but so is our own. And it's critical that parents have these kinds of conversations, and it's difficult to have them, but to have these conversations at home, you know, especially in the younger grades, listen to your teacher, do what he or she says, you know, because we want to make it home to our families too, just like we want our kids to make it home safely.
Well, I want to thank you both for being with us, and I know this is certainly not an easy conversation to have, but we appreciate you having it with us. Please be safe as you head to Texas, and
Thank you.
we hope to continue this conversation with you both.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Take